Hello, I'm Ray Notgrass with Notgrass History. I'd like to tell you about our high school curriculum, Exploring World History. This curriculum offers 3 high school credits in the subjects of world history, literature, and Bible. And I'll explain how that works. Here are the 2 volumes of the history narrative that a student uses during the school year, 150 lessons total, 75 for each semester. It really covers world history, not just Western civilization, but we have lessons on Asia, Africa, South America, really encompassing the world in our study of world history. This 3rd hardback volume is In Their Words. This is a collection of original sources, primary documents that the student reads as assignments after many of the lessons. The 2nd element of the curriculum is the literature study, and that involves reading these 12 works of world literature, and they read them as they are studying those particular periods in world history. The 3rd element of the curriculum involves a credit in Bible, and I'll tell you how that works as we go along. Let me give you an illustration of how this works as we look at the unit on the Roman Empire. Every unit begins with a 2-page introduction that introduces the lessons to be studied, the books that they'll need, 2 options for a writing assignment, and 2 options for another kind of creative activity that the student might choose to do that week. When a student is to begin reading a work of literature, it is introduced here in the unit introduction. In this case, the student will be reading the play Julius Caesar by William Shakespeare. The first lesson tells about the rise of Rome, the origin of Rome, the Roman Republic culminating in the Roman Empire. The 2nd lesson focuses on the key person of Augustus Caesar, the first emperor of the Roman Empire. The 3rd lesson introduces the idea of Roman law. Our legal system is greatly dependent on Roman law, and it tells how that developed, the elements of it, and what still applies today. The 4th lesson tells us everyday life in the Roman Empire. What was it like to live in the Roman Empire during that day? Every lesson ends with an assignment box where the student knows when to read a document from In Their Words, to be working on their composition or their creative project, to answer the questions in the student review that I'll tell you about more in a moment. The 5th lesson of every unit, every week, is a Bible study. This week, we focus on the kingdom of God. We know about the Roman Empire as the leading power of the world in that day. What does God's kingdom involve? What does that mean? How is that different from the worldly kingdom of Rome? These are aids to help the student. This is the student review that offers review questions on each lesson, commentary on Bible assignments that they read in the first semester, and also literary analysis of the books so they understand what the author was doing, elements of the book, the novel's plot, the character, the conflict, and so forth. This volume is a quiz and exam book that has a history quiz each week, and then every 5 weeks there's an exam on history, one on English, and one on Bible. This gives the parent reflection of what the student is learning, something to grade, to put down in the grade book, and then the student review pack also comes with the answer key. The material is easy to read. The lessons are relatively short. The student knows what to do each week and each day. It's something that they can accomplish on their own as high school students, something that they will be wanting to do. The literature combined with the history reinforces those topics, those subjects with each other, and the Bible portion brings in the spiritual aspect of these lessons, the most important thing that a parent would want to teach their child. This is a brief introduction of Exploring World History from Notgrass Company. If you have any questions, feel free to contact Rainbow or contact us at Notgrass History. Thanks for watching.
you.